Picture the vast canvas of the world's oceans, a stage where the drama of life unfolds against a backdrop of uncertainty. In this maritime theater, a poignant tradition, the burial at sea, takes center stage, a psychological journey that navigates the delicate intersection of vulnerability, mortality, and the profound ritual that bids farewell to sailors beneath the expansive, open sky. The vulnerability of life at sea. Life aboard an aircraft carrier, with its bustling hive of about 5,000 sailors, stands as a unique and formidable experience. The very nature of this environment underscores the vulnerability that accompanies the sailors on their perilous journey. The flight deck, typically a site of takeoffs and landings, transforms unexpectedly into a solemn space where funeral ceremonies are conducted. This prompts the fundamental question: what unfolds when a sailor meets their end in the vast expanse of the sea, and why is the burial carried out amidst the waves rather than on solid ground? Qualifications for burial at sea. To be deemed eligible for the revered tradition of burial at sea, the departed must meet specific criteria, representing a poignant nod to the individual's service and commitment to the United States Navy. The criteria encompass being a uniformed officer on active duty, a retired Navy sailor, or an honorably discharged veteran, each category symbolizing a distinct chapter in naval service. This time-honored practice, rooted in the annals of maritime history, traces its origins back to eras when sailors first dared to venture into the vastness of the seas. The tradition, initially simpler and more primitive, witnessed sailors being sewn into sailcloth before being consigned to the depths of the ocean. Accompanied by religious ceremonies, the process was a solemn affair, tailored to the faith of the departed, offering a spiritual passage into the afterlife. However, as naval practices evolved over the centuries, so did the rituals associated with burial at sea. The stark transition from sailcloth to the contemporary use of coffins underscores the Navy's commitment to dignity and respect in bidding farewell to its fallen members. This evolution, though marked by changes in ceremonial practices, retains the essence of honoring the departed's service and sacrifice. In the modern context, the ceremony assumes a multifaceted nature, recognizing the diversity of beliefs and preferences among naval personnel. The deceased may be laid to rest in a traditional coffin, or their remains may undergo cremation, opening the door to a range of personalized expressions of farewell. In poignant instances, the scattering of ashes at sea becomes a symbolic act, allowing the departed to merge with the vast expanse that once bore witness to their service. As the Navy continues to adapt to the shifting sands of time, the burial at sea tradition stands as a testament to the institution's resilience and commitment to preserving the sanctity of its rituals. In the evolving narrative of naval history, this time-honored practice not only honors the past, but also embraces the diverse and ever-changing tapestry of the present, a reflection of the enduring spirit that has guided sailors across the ages. The standard procedure. In the poignant event of a sailor's passing, a standard and deeply ceremonial procedure for a disposition at sea is meticulously initiated. The ship's adjutant, often referred to as the officer of the deck, solemnly issues the call that echoes through the vessel. "All hands bury the dead." The immediate response sets a solemn tone that resonates throughout the ship. If the circumstances permit, the ship is brought to a respectful halt, and the flags adorning its majestic hull are reverently lowered to half-mast, a visual testament to the collective grief on board. This choreographed sequence, steeped in tradition, becomes a visual symphony of honor and respect. Casket bearers, a crucial element in this ritual, step forward. With measured steps, they carry the weight of not just the departed, but the collective mourning of the ship's community. Their synchronized movements underscore the gravity of the moment as they navigate the deck with a sense of purpose and reverence. The ceremonial process. The poignant and solemn process of laying a departed U.S. Navy sailor to rest at sea unfolds through a carefully orchestrated series of steps, each imbued with profound dignity and reverence. The intricate choreography begins with the meticulous preparation of the sailor's body, a process that encapsulates both respect for the deceased and a symbolic farewell to a comrade. The body is tenderly placed within a weighted canvas shroud, a vessel of final repose intricately tied with a line and secured with a piece of canvas or burlap, symbolizing the gravity of the moment and the sacred transition from life to the embrace of the sea. This sacred journey culminates in a burial at sea ceremony, a deeply meaningful ritual conducted on the ship's deck, the very stage where the sailor once stood in service to their country. The ceremony is led by a chaplain, a spiritual guide for the ship's community, who steps forward to offer prayers and readings that transcend the material realm. As the words echo across the vast expanse of the deck, they serve as both a source of solace and a collective expression of grief. At the heart of this ceremony is the poignant and resonant three-volley salute, executed by a dedicated firing party, a timeless military tradition that reverberates through the maritime air. The sharp reports of rifles pierce the solemn silence, marking a symbolic gesture of respect for the fallen, a salute that transcends the earthly realm and resonates with the depths of naval camaraderie. This choreographed sequence, weaving together the meticulous preparation, the spiritual guidance of a chaplain, and the thunderous echo of a three-volley salute, transforms the burial at sea into a profound tapestry of emotions. It is a tribute that extends beyond the individual, encapsulating the shared sorrow and resilience of a naval community. In these moments, the ship becomes a vessel, not only of duty, but of remembrance, a solemn testament to the enduring spirit of those who have sailed into the vast unknown, leaving an indelible mark on the legacy of the U.S. Navy. The three-volley salute. The three-volley salute, a poignant and traditional military honor, constitutes a pivotal moment in the ceremony. 7 riflemen, typically members of the Honor Guard or the deceased unit, execute the salute. The process involves presenting arms, aiming towards the sky, and firing 3 volleys in unison, a symbolic act paying tribute to fallen sailors and veterans. This age-old tradition has been faithfully upheld by the U.S. military, representing a tangible demonstration of respect for the service and sacrifice of the departed. Burial options and customs. Following the ceremony, the body is reverently transported to the ship's fantail, where it is gently slid into the sea. As the body enters the water, the ship's crew members stand in salute, and the ship's bell tolls, echoing a final farewell to their comrade. In scenarios where the deceased needs to be transported to land, preservation measures are initiated. The body may be stored in a freezer, colloquially known to sailors as a reefer, until it can be transferred to a morgue. If land burial is chosen, the process aligns with civilian practices involving caskets, transportation, and a funeral service. Conclusion: the revered tradition of burial at sea for U.S. Navy sailors encapsulates a profound respect and honor for those who have served their country with unwavering dedication. This solemn ceremony, enriched with history and executed with meticulous precision, stands as a poignant testimony to the Navy's commitment to commemorating the lives and sacrifices of its personnel. As we reflect on this time-honored tradition, we invite your thoughts and comments, fostering a collective acknowledgment of the enduring legacy left by those who sailed into the seas, imprinting their indelible mark on the history and heritage of the U.S. Navy. Please don't forget to subscribe and like our channel for more exciting Navy news.